Hey, we're gonna get into this thing, man. Hey, I got something for y'all. Hold on. Yeah, it's the lecture hall. Lecture hall. It's the Hey, we're gonna remix the brake, gas, hit the brake, gas, brake, gas. I'ma do it like a driver do. Big gas, hit the brake, gas, brake, gas. Watch me do it like a driver do. Better put a driver in the wall if he close to me. I'ma hit the turn full speed. Watch me shoulder lean victory.
Come on, there you go.
Oh, man, get into it.
Come on now.
We're gonna make a song. We're gonna make a hit, man. Hey, welcome. We back to another episode of the Lecture Hall, and it's for all of y'all. We got a lot to talk about, and I'm here with my buddies, my classmates, Mr. Marshall, Man McFadden.
What it do? Let's get to it, baby.
Evan Easy Clay over there. Hold up. Yeah. Y'all clap for them boys.
I like
it. And back there on the clips, we got my man Jeremy Kimbrough, aka Kimbrough Slice.
Big dog. Let's do it.
From Savannah, Georgia. Hey, sorry, family. I know that's an inside joke. Yeah, that's an inside joke. He ain't Decatur was greater. Hey, but we back, y'all. We into it. We got some stuff to talk about. We're going to start off first with this docu-series that NASCAR Netflix dropped January 30th.
Come on.
Hey, I got to get the people that I don't know if y'all got to watch it. Make sure you go watch it so you can, it's going to be spoiler alert, because we're going to talk a little bit about that. Then we're going to move into the Clash.
Yep.
Down in L.A., Los Angeles. We're going to move into the Clash, and then next race, Daytona.
There we go.
Daytona 500.
Itching for that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the build-up's for.
Yeah. So, docu-series, y'all. Y'all know y'all got a chance to take a look at it. What you think about it, Marshall? What you think?
I just thought it was cool, bro. Just seeing the drivers, just seeing how they come up and how they do things. And once again, they do it just like we do. They get up in the morning, they taking their kids to school, they going to put that work in and just show their dedication to their craft, and you can understand why they're so good when they out there on the track. I think I seen one time where I think Ross was on the episode and he swam for like 300 yards. You know what I mean? Like I can't swim for 20.
Ross looked like he can swim too. He looked like a little guppy to just jump on out there. Just
elusive.
Fact. But 300 yards, you know how hard that is, bro.
That's far.
You know, so NASCAR highlighted, the work and dedication they put in, so you can understand.
So they went a little behind it. They went a little behind the scenes.
For sure. Yeah.
That was cool.
It was good.
I enjoyed it, bro. I thought it was great for the fans, man. It made you feel like the drivers were more relatable. You know what I'm saying? You see the family life, you see the work they put in, man. Yeah. And for those fans, you know what I'm saying? The ticket's expensive. So like for those fans that everybody can't make it every race. So if you've never been to a race but you love the sport. You know what I'm saying? It made you feel like you could relate there, like you're there. You could be a part of something, you know what I'm saying?
Love it.
Without being there, it was dope.
Yeah, I love the way to do that. Also getting it, not just the racing part. They wanted to highlight the playoffs, right? So didn't even worry about the rest of the season. The playoffs is where it's at. It's like that's like when a lot of fans they got their football team, but they don't really start watching the game until the
playoffs.
To the playoffs.
I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those guys.
When it's all on the line, that's when you tune in.
Yeah. So those are the fans we trying to, it looks like they're trying to reach there. We're getting to the highlight of the season. Yeah. And you saw now you got all 16 drivers just fighting to make each cut to get to be the top 4 to race for that championship. Yeah. And one of the stories they first started off with was Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, old Denny.
Denny, because he's one of the OGs and has been driving for a while. Yeah, they've been driving for a while, and they let us in. 50 at the time, 50 wins.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, 50 wins. So in the store, no championship yet.
Yep.
And as
running out.
Yeah, time running out. And being a team owner, and he kind of just talked about pretty much how being a team owner and he's got drivers working for him that's kicking his ass down on the track.
Yeah.
So, but with that being said, they go into his house and they get a look inside, inside of
that family life.
Yeah, the family life. Yeah. So I know Denny's
Great driver.
Great driver.
I already know where you're going, bro. I already know where he's going.
When it comes to making pancakes, then he need to leave it alone. But
hey, if y'all get a chance to watch this Netflix series on NASCAR and you watch Denny cook pancakes, you can tell that was his first time ever cooking a pancake.
Yeah, they try to make it look like they could have CGI'd a better set of flapjacks than what he had going. They actually showed it real quick. The spatula's all melted up.
Hey, curled up, Cap.
Yeah.
Curled up.
And I know he got a chef just sitting back there.
Like what? Told him to flip. Hey, Denny, we know you got a chef, bro. We know you got a chef.
Hey, first episode, we're gonna title that thing "Denny's Flapjacks."
Yeah. Denny's.
Oh man, that was all right.
Yeah, it was good. I think one of the things I like to see more in these documentaries in the future. I love the highlights of the drivers and the manufacturers, the fans. They really that's what they really gravitate towards. Mm-hmm. But we're getting a lot of fans on this pit crew side too. Ooh. And the only things these documentaries like to show is when the pit crew make mistakes. But they come into our house too. We know how to make pancakes too.
Good.
Yeah, we make
great
waffles.
flapjacks.
Yeah, we make waffles and stuff too. But when you get a driver like Ross that's really, really down and close. Ross loves us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good dude. A1 since day one.
Ross loves us. Might not like them drivers out there, but when they come to us, we're buddy.
Hey, Ross is a great guy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like one of the nicest guys I ever met in my life. But let me tell you, bro, when he in that car, I don't want no problems.
If
I see him on 85, I might pull over.
Hey, pull over and let him shoot by you, man.
When you put that helmet on, it's a whole different story.
Hey, just like football.
Yeah.
We'd be cool. We put that uniform, put that helmet on. Yeah. Totally different person. You don't even know who I am on the field. You better get back with me after the game.
Yeah. So hopefully with Ross being a part of that thing, man, I think Ross would be the one to bring us the crew guys along. And
I think down the road that'll be dope, man, because like I said, man, I love the drivers. They're great guys. Yeah. Hardest working guys I know. But you know what I'm saying? Down the road, man, maybe we could get like the Pit Road docuseries where you know what I'm saying, you got those road crews and those mechanics and you got the pit crews working on the cars, 3 days ahead, making sure that thing's super fast at the track. Maybe people want to see a little bit of that down the road.
The fans might chime in and on that and just let NASCAR know what they like to see.
Yeah. And like these pit crew guys, a lot of them have fascinating stories, their background and where they came from. I think people would be surprised that the talent on the pit crew level, from ex-NFL players, from college players, from top-notch high school players, and just hearing their stories, I think that'd be great. So, we need to look out for that, E. Yeah, for sure. That's good for sure.
Yeah, we definitely look at that. I don't think anybody on the crew is 8th-generation watermelon farmers, though.
Nah, that's different. And I think that's what makes him so unique. That's what makes him so unique. Yeah. Because he came from a guy that just worked on the farm. Right. I mean, he was on the farm, and he didn't. I think he even said driving cars, nah. This is what I do. But it goes to show you just never know where you can end up being. And Ross is that humble, hard worker guy that got an opportunity and took advantage of it.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it so relatable in that docuseries. Like, you see where guys come from, and you see where the build up and all right, not anybody can do it, but you know what I'm saying, you don't have to be born into a racing family. Or you don't have to have crazy money to
that's a
to
good
do
point.
this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, before we give up too much of the doc series,
don't spoil all of it. Don't spoil all of it.
Y'all go to Netflix and tune in and watch it because all the views, I'm sure Netflix will be like, hey, we got something here. Then maybe they'll start pointing the cameras down a little more of what goes on, the behind the scenes, and still with the drivers and how we how these drivers back all the way, every weekend, week out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But last weekend, I had the privilege to get to go to the L.A. Clash, boys.
That Clash, man.
Yeah.
Looked like fun.
And a lot was going on out there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. It was, you had the Grammys. Yeah. Just L.A. being L.A. NASCAR had a Drive for Diversity program. They had a awards ceremony Thursday, and guy that you might know, man, got a crew member award, Mike Metcalf, man.
Man, Mike, good guy, man. Hey, show some love for Mike, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mike Metcalf, show some love for him. Good dude.
I love that they're doing that.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I just like the whole idea of just highlighting anybody that makes an effort to just better NASCAR and diversity and inclusion initiative, and it just for people like myself that's been in it for 19 years, and to see those different changes and see y'all come through, and you come into an environment that's comfortable, you know, for you
that anybody can work in.
Yeah, that anybody can work in. I love it. I love it. One more. Yeah, one more for that.
Shout out Mike, man.
Coming in with, I know when I first came in, it was Mike and Pete.
Yeah.
And just doing a lot of stuff for the community. I think obviously we just did the second Harvest Bank that we went to last week.
Right.
With Pete. Yeah, for sure. And it was great. We was able to go in as a team. I'm talking about 40 guys from Trackhouse. We went in as a team and we was able to help not only
we put that work in for them 3 hours.
We put that work in. We put that work in and
got yelled at in the process too.
Hey, shout out to Earl at the second Harvest Bank.
Hey, don't throw him a product.
Yeah. But that's what it's about. And that's one reason why I think Mike deserved that award he got, because him and Pete, they do so much. That stuff goes behind the scenes.
And it takes a while whenever you do things just out of, like, you got the manpower to do it and the resources. And Sean and Mike, that's been like a monthly, quarterly thing.
Yeah.
Whenever disaster comes around, I mean, we got in the cars and went down to back down to South Carolina to help out with hurricane
cool.
stuff. You know what I mean? And I know as y'all came, we've been doing different stuff, like going to Ronald McDonald, the house
every
year, helping out there every Christmas, doing that.
Giveaways. We do the
Meals on Wheels.
Yep.
Going to building
park,
building playground and did equipment, them holes we had to dig for it.
Facts. And
but
did all the work. I'm
gonna say, bro, out of all the community service we done, bro, building that park was unreal. The digging, making the cement, like the assembly lines we had going.
It was a workout for sure.
And everybody chips in and we just do it. But like for Mike to get the award now, like it takes a while for that information to get, because a lot of that stuff don't get posted. Nobody really talks about it.
That's not why you do it.
Right.
For sure.
For sure. To see him get that appreciation, bro.
Yeah, to see him get appreciation is good. Good to talk about it. And also I think now in these times, especially with the information we got, I think now talking about it from us being out there as a group, I think that helps inspire other people to do the same in their community. But that's definitely good. One more.
Shout out Mike, man.
One more for him. But yeah, so we had the the awards program that Thursday, and then Friday it was kind of open for myself. So I took a trip down to Venice Beach. Yeah, went down to Venice.
Treat yourself, Cap. Treat yourself.
Took me some roller skates, man. I picked up roller skates. Yeah. I know it's odd. It's an odd thing, an athlete like myself, and throwing some roller skates.
Hey, don't they have that? Don't they have that gym out there on the beach, man?
Oh, Muscle Beach.
Yeah.
Oh, Muscle Man.
Muscle Beach. Yeah, all the bodybuilders out
Tough
there.
up top, small down low.
Did you roll up and like crank out some pull-ups, bro?
No, man. Only thing I remember watching the episode of SpongeBob, and I feel like they had a.
That's it, Cap.
Yeah. I feel like they had that version of Muscle Beach out there, but
I don't do no squat. I can tell you that.
But I did go out there and just to be in that environment, because it's another story to read up on how the culture and the skate culture there came from the '60s, and some of the OGs there.
A lot of culture there.
Yeah, were skating, and then the park got taken over because the crowds was building up, and the police came and shut them down and dug up. I mean, you would think, like, I've heard it happen like basketball courts and parks and stuff like that, but for people skating, and you just dig up the concrete just so people couldn't gather. I mean, they was gathering in thousands,
in flocks,
watching people skating. Yeah,
I didn't know that, man. That's part of history for me. I didn't know about that.
So that's why I went out to Venice to check that out. But like going from the one thing I ran into that was pretty interesting about LA is you got the Grammys, you got the Clash, here I am going down, going through Venice, and it's really surprising to me, but maybe not some people. But I mean, traffic is hell out there, bro.
Oh man,
I mean, traffic is, I don't know where people are going, where they're coming from. But you going one way, it can take you 15 minutes to get somewhere, and an hour and 15 to come back. Within, even if you just stay for 2 hours,
facts.
Like what's going on?
It's rough. Hey, I think like number 6 in the country or the worst traffic.
Yeah,
that's bro.
Number 6.
I think
it's P1, bro. Because I've been out
New York. I think New York.
Man,
New
I heard
P1. I
man, always over on the East Coast, I always just hear how bad Atlanta is. I know.
I'm gonna stop.
I know. I'm
gonna stop you right there.
Yeah,
I lived there for half my life, bro. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
And you got
Atlanta ain't coming close, bro.
You coming close to LA traffic,
bro.
Yeah.
8 lanes of bumper to bumper traffic. Get out of here. 8 lanes. What are the 8 lanes for if we still gonna have traffic, bro? Why keep building lanes?
I don't even understand why it's just so much. Like, it's because when it speeds up, there's nothing there. There's no accident.
Facts.
It's just you're just bumper to bumper. Then all of a sudden you're moving, and there's nothing to look at.
I'm starting to think, man. It's lack of talent.
that's why they got
skill.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cap.
So-
that's why they got the NASCAR
So that means
drivers out
you
there.
mean there's better drivers in ATL?
Hey, from what matter of fact, to be honest with you, you don't even see anybody driving in the traffic in LA because everybody's just stopped bumper to bumper, bro.
Yeah.
It's more sitting than driving in LA.
Marshall, what you say?
I was gonna say that's why they got the NASCAR drivers out there, man.
To bring some professionals.
They can show them the
Hopefully
way
they
out
pick
there.
something up. That's what's
sure.
going to help the traffic situation in LA.
Okay.
Bring
that next time.
That's what the Clash is for. Yeah. That's what the Clash is for.
I like it. Makes sense. It all tie in together.
But yeah, getting to the Clash, man. The Clash was scheduled for Sunday, but they ended up running the Clash Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific, to be exact. And
up a day.
Yeah.
Usually,
the weather.
I mean, from my experience, they always postpone the race.
Yeah, I've never in my time of racing, as far as I can remember, I've never seen NASCAR move the race a day ahead.
Yeah.
To avoid weather, which it worked out great because they got the race in.
Okay.
Which it looked like they wouldn't have got it in Sunday because it is another thing that's weird about LA. I grew up hearing that song. It never rains in Southern Cal, and that's a lie because it was
That's fact.
It seemed like every time I get down there, something's trying to rain, and when it rains, it rains.
If NASCAR got an event, guess what?
Yeah.
You can
it's good. That's what it is.
You can bet. You can bet.
Had
your
an
$100
umbrella
on it.
handy, brother.
Yeah, you gotta have that umbrella heavy. But they ran a race, and for me being there, I don't know what if people got a chance to tune in. But I think they did a good job of letting people know race was moved ahead.
Yeah,
and there was more people than I thought that would make it. They got there. You'll see some shots with some empty parts of the stands, but if you wrap around the stadium, and I was like, man, a lot of people really
being
show.
there, you can see it.
Yeah,
you can see everything.
Just being there and then feeling all the cheers and the people the race fans that are there.
Shout out to LA.
That really appreciate that event being there and just give them a little taste of what it is to be like at a NASCAR race.
And that's tough, man, because like you got people with strict schedules, you got people with kids, other jobs, man. It's tough when the weather. You can't control it, so it is what it is. But when you got the fans that come out anyways, like when you have to reschedule like a
call
whole
them
day,
diehard fans.
Come on, man, they out there cheering, bro. Hey.
Yeah, because we don't race in Fontana anymore.
No.
It's just LA. LA's only Cali race. Other than
Sonoma, but that's way that's way up there.
Okay.
Well, shout out to NASCAR. You gotta just shout them out for moving that race up. And letting people know that this is what it is, and like you said, you was there. It still ended up being a big turnout.
Yeah.
For them to be like, hey, we're gonna have this thing. Obviously we can't predict the weather, but we're gonna do it now. We're gonna do it then, and for it to still to be successful. So shout out to them. Maybe that's something that they would take moving forward when the season starts.
Right.
So that's something to look forward to as well.
Yeah. Then just like anything that happens when you have to change things around and you figure out a different way to do it. You really wouldn't be figuring it out if the situation did present itself like that.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they'll keep that in the bag.
Yeah.
For next time something foresee something like that happening. But yeah, man, the Clash was everybody know Denny. Denny ended up winning there at the end. But
shout out to Denny, man.
Yeah,
made up for them flapjacks.
Yeah, he did that.
Redemption.
And then told everybody, hey, I beat your favorite driver again. So he's creating that atmosphere that I like.
He heard the mumbling about the flapjacks. He said, I'm going to show y'all, bro.
He did that for sure.
Yeah. So what everybody don't know, NASCAR has a Mexico series.
Really? Oh, yeah. Daniel.
Yeah, so they ran that race after the Clash. And guess who won it?
Come on, talk to me.
Mi amigo.
Shout out, Daniel. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out
Daniel
to
Suarez. So we come home with a victory.
It looked like a good race, bro.
Yeah.
When I was watching, man, I saw something. I saw they did like they did a scene on. I think they put it on the social media. I don't know if they did it on TV, but they did a scene where they interviewed the sculptor because they had a Mexican sculptor do the Win Trophy. Win Trophy's dope, bro. It's huge. And they was and he's from L.A.
Yeah.
Mexican dude. Great sculptor, and he was talking about how he came up with the designs for the Win Trophy and stuff. He said he was looking at some historic art, and said that in the art there was these symbols, and there was the symbol that looked like a gear in the middle, and there was all these symbols around it.
Oh, that's dope.
So that's what inspired the deal for the Win Trophy.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of history. I looked at it, I saw it, and obviously from what you're speaking on, it looked like a lot of history that was in that trophy. Cool. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It reminded me of something like out of Game of Thrones, you know what I mean? Like just the historic element of it. But I would have, hopefully Daniel brings us to the shop and let us lay
I want to see it in person.
Let's lay our eyes on it, you know what I mean? I definitely want to see it up close. But the event was, I just want to say it, you know what I mean? La Batalla en El Colosseum.
Yeah, that's pretty good,
That's better than I would have done. I'm glad we let you do that.
That's pretty good.
Working on it.
I can't say it. Not even working on it. Don't you do that, E. I seen the look, bro.
All right, bro. I would have loved to hear you try it.
Yep, I'm not.
I will say though, Kap, man, both races, man, they look like having to move everything forward today. It looked like the fans still got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? It looked like the drivers, like it was some tension out there. It was some drama.
Yeah.
It looked like them boys was racing hard, and you know what I'm saying. When you have something like that, because it is an exhibition race where there's no points involved. So when you have a race like that, and you got guys that's still going out there fighting and really trying to win, not just going out there because they have to, like. Giving the fans what they want.
And that's good. And that's it's going to be a little controversial to the old school fans that when the Clash was ran in Daytona, and even the format when they ran that race and started that race, it was a collective of any driver that's won a pole or past champion, and those were the requirements to get in the race. And they didn't care if it was 12, 15 in that race. That was just leading up. The start of Speed Weeks, that was there was just being in Daytona was their start of okay, the season's getting ready to go on, and here we go from here. So you're gonna get a lot of old school NASCAR racers from back in the day they're not gonna be too happy with the race being other places. But me myself, I'm gonna give my opinion on it. And I think the Clash was a great way to broaden the sport. And just like we said earlier, like the people in L.A., you give them an opportunity to just see a little piece of the race.
Sure.
And they're gonna tune in. They're gonna tune in watch the rest of the season.
Because we are in the East Coast a lot, you know what I'm saying? Being able to go out to the West Coast and draw in some more diversify our fan base, you know what I'm saying, as far as what part of the country we're in. I think that was pretty cool, man. And the show they gave them, like the drama. Some tension out there, Kap.
What do you? Oh yeah. Exactly.
My boy, Ty Gibbs, man.
Oh yeah, Ty.
And who was with Joey Logano? Joey Logano.
Yeah.
The passion was there for an exhibition match. So I think NASCAR did a good job on that. Leading up to whatever coming next. So keep it going.
That boy Logano, man. Logano has some words for my boy Takis. I love it though, bro. I love when there's like tension between drivers, especially something that early in the season. You know, there's no points involved. You just racing because you love the sport.
Yeah.
And then you got Logano saying, "Hey man," he was like, "I don't know if it was a good idea to start that with me."
Oh yeah,
you
you trying to in your own words. That's how he looked at it. You know, a little tired. He wasn't backing down either.
For sure.
Yeah, they always end up in the back of the hauler too. They never. It's like the perfect stage. What they should do is just raise the lift gate. You know,
as they're arguing.
That'd be great. Well, I know one driver.
Yeah.
Who you better not run up on because it's a no touching rule.
Hey.
Y'all know. I already know. I know one driver they better not put their hands on.
Yeah, me too, man.
I know a couple.
Yeah.
But hey Ross, how you doing, Ross?
Hey, so where do y'all think would be a good place to if they was gonna take the class somewhere? Where do you think would be a good place to take the class?
I'm gonna let you go, E.
Man, I don't know, man. I mean,
well, listen, I'll tell you what. Let me go first.
All right.
I'll tell you what, man. I think, since we're on the East Coast, let's bring it back to the East Coast.
Okay.
And make, and since there's a lot of the drivers, race teams are close by, logistically, this will work.
Okay.
Everybody's right here.
Good.
What they should do is drain Lake Norman, roll in some pavement. You know what I mean?
I like where this is going already.
Just a quarter mile, same quarter mile track.
Middle of Lake Norman.
Yeah, middle of Lake Norman. But leave like a little bit of water on the outside so people can bring people can bring their pontoons up. You know what I mean? I think that'd be a nice race. They can do it.
I'll be there. I support it.
Yeah.
I support it for sure.
And he said Ross can swim 300 yards.
So that,
yeah.
I'm not going for it, bro. I'm going to be at NASCAR headquarters complaining, bro. That traffic on 77 will be insane.
Oh, yeah.
One way traffic. Oh, yeah.
My wife got to get to work, man. Y'all not going to do that to us.
Yeah. Don't get on the roads that day. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, man. Where'd you go to? No, for real. What? Atlanta?
Atlanta's cool. We go there twice a year though. So I wouldn't do Atlanta.
But downtown Atlanta,
we don't go.
Like downtown.
Street.
Downtown.
Traffic, bro. Like y'all trying to destroy this. Like, bro, if I was in Atlanta and we already raced there twice a year. So if I'm a NASCAR fan, I'm in Atlanta. I'm going to work one day.
Yeah.
I got my plans for the Super Speedway, and it's time for me to go to work. And it's 7 p.m. Maybe I'm leaving work. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And I can't get home. I got 3 hours of extra traffic because NASCAR's in town racing downtown.
Bro, it used to be like that, man. Bro. It used to, 25 years ago, like NASCAR in town would shut down every hotel, every street around.
Yes, sir.
Here.
Yes, sir.
From Mooresville all the way around.
Yes, sir.
That's how it used to be, man.
But it's different.
It's getting back there, though, Cap. It's getting back.
Yeah, it's getting back.
It's different if you got a racetrack 40 minutes up the road. Well, I race here. Why mess my day up? And y'all got a track down the street, man.
Yeah. All right. We we until we find out where we're gonna bring that clash to. You know what I mean? Let's think about it.
All right.
We'll
revisit this later.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm in on that.
Yeah. Write it down. Put it. Tug it in. Put a note. Put a note on that. We're gonna go to Daytona.
Ooh, that
Daytona 500. Daytona Beach 500.
Yeah. How about it, Cap? You've been doing this for a while, Cap. I'm gonna ask you, man.
Yeah.
Daytona 500 is coming up. Been in the sport for a while.
Right.
You have the Clash. You know what I'm saying? How is the build up? Like, how does it transition from the Clash to Daytona? Like, as since you've been a part of the sport, how big is that transition from that exhibition match to Daytona? So I start off with like how the Clash used to be leading up to Daytona. Like I said, that was the kickoff to Speed Weeks Daytona. That was a big thing. And I think there's a reason. Like, if that was so big, I think there's a reason for it to start moving it around. Let's find another area to do it. But I think with the Clash and the drivers driving in the Clash and still, like you're saying, having they bumping heads, they competing. It's not just any race. It's not just like, oh, let's get this out the way and head home. Like, those drivers are passionate about racing and winning, and I think they're coming with a different
feel of momentum, different drive. The ones that didn't qualify, the ones that went all the way out to the West Coast.
Of the rain out.
Yeah,
so some guys didn't get to qualify.
Some guys didn't get to qualify and didn't make it. And even the ones that didn't run well.
So why is that? How do they do the
when it rained out, so there's the practice. So they got the practice and went off like practice times.
So the 23 fastest guys in practice are the ones that.
Yeah, those are the ones that got the race. And that, in hindsight, that means when you go out there and practice, just in case, you might want to go and make sure your practice is good enough to be in. Yeah. Just in case you don't line up to qualify. But I think the drivers are lined up. They'll come up Daytona with a whole different, different feel, some chips on the shoulders, some just ready to go.
And Daytona always exciting. It's always, with that race. Obviously, that's one reason why they say that's probably one of the biggest races of the year, that Daytona 500. Bowl, that's what I heard when I first came into the sport. Daytona, like the Super Bowl of racing. Yeah. And obviously you just explained why. A lot of emotions, a big time race, and it kind of set the tone for the season. Yeah. And everything can kind of kick out after that. But
because Daytona winner is a lock for the playoffs, right?
Yeah,
Daytona, you're locked in for the playoffs. Right?
Yeah, you got to win. Yeah. You it's not just Daytona winning.
Okay. Any win.
So you still got to perform throughout the rest of the season. You get that win. Okay. And I haven't seen it, but there's a chance that you got a lot of multiple winners that win might not be enough.
Fact.
And I haven't seen that
yet.
yet.
Can put you out if
Yeah. So then points, like if everybody got wins, then then points kick in. But it's that winning the 500 is you get the ring, the celebration is different, and
the tailgating's all right out there. That's what I heard.
Yeah. You might the popularity comes. You get the 500. You start a lot of the interviews start rolling in. Yep. Yeah. So I think winning the Daytona 500 is not only just good for the trophy case, but I think it's good for sponsorship as well, because being one of the biggest races this season is also the biggest billboard that any sponsor can be a part of, and it's the Daytona 500.
I feel like, man, like Marsh was saying, all that build up and how big it is coming into it. I was thinking, like, also, bro, you got all that tension from the Clash. I keep revisiting because that was my favorite scene. The older Logano and young Ty Gibbs getting into it, and what he said, after the race was like, it might not be a good idea, picking that fight me or whatever. Yeah. I was like, you got things like that going on. You build up some tension with a guy, and then you have to walk into 2 weeks later. You got to walk into Daytona 500. Which is the most wrecking track I've ever been a part of.
And that's that's the thing. I'm sure some of the veteran drivers will probably look in time and be like, "Hey, you might want to ease off a little bit. You got a lot on the line here. Joey's on 1-2 championships already.
He ain't got much to lose,
he ain't gonna mind putting a fender on you just because he remembered a race that didn't count towards points. That's the thing, like. The race, the points, the win doesn't matter going towards the season, but that interaction, you carry that into a points race.
But a young guy that's trying to make a name for himself, that's coming in, so I respect even a young guy with that type of energy. You might got this and you might got that, but at the end of the day, I'm coming and I ain't scared and I ain't backing down. So let's go, let's make it happen, and wherever the chips fall. That's where they fall. So I like that type of energy. I like the young guys challenging the older guys. And I feel that bring out more in the older guy because he want to show the young pups, like, I done done this. I can show you the way to do it. So I love the energy that's coming out of that for sure.
That's I guess that's why they call it the Clash.
There's a lot of clash. A whole lot of clash.
The build up, baby.
Yeah, just like those funny outfits they was wearing at the Grammys. They had to come through, man. Some of them outfits be clashing.
Be clashing.
Colors was clashing.
It was some good ones. But we get maybe we get a little segment on on drip at the track. You know what I'm saying?
Evan, that's your category there.
Yeah.
You know, the swag.
Yeah, but he got your shoe game, man.
Facts.
I love sneakers, man. That's always been my deal.
Yeah.
Got a big closet full of them. Yeah. Wife hates it.
Of course.
But
so hold up. You got more shoes in your closet than your wife has?
Whoa. Wow. He answered that, Cap.
Hers costs more. I'm not going to. Hers costs more. Yeah. So much more. It's unreal. Yeah. But yes, I have more shoes in my
Well, I seen your shoes, E, and they ain't cheap, so I can only imagine what her shoes cost, bro.
You know how hard it is to get a gift for that lady?
Yo, God. I'm old school, man. Just fix me lunch.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Cap, I'm definitely thinking like going forward, though, man.
Yeah.
We start checking out some of the drip at the track, man.
Okay.
I like check out the sneaks at the track. Yeah. See what's going on, man.
Maybe like a little sneak of the week.
Little sneaks of the week, man.
Yeah, sneak peek.
Especially we going to all these different places, man. Let's go see what like we might go to Texas, man. We got to see what the cowboy boots talk about. You know what I'm saying? The snake skin, the ostrich skin. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like, this is gonna be a good season.
Oh yeah.
The content that we're gonna bring.
That's gonna be dope. Man, I like that. Y'all gonna have people out there buying shoes, man, just to try to get the lecture hall, man. I'm just trying to get my shoes. I like it. Bro. I like it. I like it.
Man.
Also, it's like restaurant reviews. You know, remember last time we talked a little bit about a Daytona. You know, where to find the best wings. You know, so this next week we're gonna.
It's when it all starts.
Yeah, we're gonna go find the best wings in Daytona.
Come on, man.
Hopefully, if people chime in, I know we got to get people to chime in and let us know what they think the best wings are.
We're going to try it out.
Yeah.
We'll check it out. We're going to try it out. Let us know.
We'll try it out a little bit. Let us know a little something. But yeah, y'all boys ready? Y'all boys ready to race?
Man, we've been working all off season, Cap.
All off season.
It's about time, man.
Yeah, it's about time, man. We've been doing this for a while. Like E said.
Yeah, he been plugging a fake gas can for 3 months now.
I'm about ready to get that 100 pounds back on my shoulder, dog.
This your race too. This is a fuel mileage race.
It's on you, big dog.
Yeah, man. This is like I said last week, man. This is where the gas men make their money, man. You're gonna show up or you ain't, and it's gonna count, man.
Yeah,
right. This where they get the duck from the butter. The butter from the duck.
Butter from the duck. That's a slice in. That's a slice in for sure.
Yeah, he was telling me about
from the duck. But what y'all talking about, man?
I've heard it at practice too, bro. My coach used to say that in high school.
Butter from the duck today.
But it was always when somebody was about to pass out, like we working hard. He was like, we gonna get that butter.
Get the butter from the duck.
You don't want to be that duck. They getting the butter from.
No,
don't be that one. Don't be the duck.
I ain't all about that duck butter now.
What type of butter you?
Why does the duck have the butter? That's the question. Like we gotta ask. Sometimes you gotta ask the right question.
If you ain't got butter in your fridge, brother, you ain't cooking.
What?
Yeah, I'm lost. Yeah. I don't know, man. It sounds good though. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
But what Evan just said, that don't make sense.
I guess the further got them boys. You got Louisiana, Atlanta. You know what I mean? Atlanta, and then you're in South Carolina. So I guess you're closer to connecting with these guys, saying, you know what I mean? I'm from New York, I'm coming down.
Yeah, y'all ain't went.
So I'm getting, but I grew up in North Carolina, so there was a lot of sayings that, my grandma would throw around a little bit, call me a little heathen. Say I done something 50-11 times, 50-11. So, but I ain't never heard not one time somebody told me a duck had butter that I was going to get.
Hey, when your coach yelling at you at practice, bro, everything makes sense. It better make sense.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, you gotta talk to Kimbro. Kimbro got it. Kimbro told me something one day. I won't repeat it on this camera, but I'll tell you after the show, Cap. I'll tell you after the show. Yeah, it make a lot of sense though. But I ain't
off the record.
Speechless.
For sure.
I've heard some crazy stuff from some truck drivers out there, bro.
Oh man,
at the track.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like they have the best sayings.
Best sayings. Yeah. By far.
Yeah.
By far. Like got a lot of experience too.
Yeah.
Can't say it on this podcast. Yeah. There's some sayings out there.
We probably got some good stories too on the road.
Man, I'm sure. Yeah, we gonna get back on track.
Yeah, like hey, I like how you did that. Back on track.
We're gonna get back on track.
Hey,
back on track. Hey, there we go. Yeah.
Yes, back on track with Marshall McFadden.
There we go.
Now we about to get on to the track. We about to head to Daytona, so we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for letting us come and discuss our experiences here at NASCAR. Yeah. We done had a long off season. We're ready to get back at it. Ready to pit these race cars. Got Truck Series.
Yep.
Got Xfinity Series.
Come on.
And the Cup Series.
Yes, sir.
Ready to get it. Get right back in it.
Ready to get right back in it. RBI, baby.
Right, RBI, right back in it. We got Marshall, E, myself. We'll start off with in the truck series. We'll start off together on that.
Kicking ass.
The two truck?
Two truck spire.
Nick Sanchez, man.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. And then we got Xfinity.
The 31.
31 Xfinity?
Yes. Yeah. That's Ratcliffe. Or,
it's 31?
I'm not sure how to pronounce his name.
Don't matter.
We're gonna kick some butt for him. Kick some butt on pit road.
Kick some booty on pit road, man.
And then we got you already know, we got the 71.
Oh, Zane. Yeah, we excited, man.
Rookie of the year. I'm calling it right now. Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Stand on it, E. Stand on it. I'm standing with you,
That's
bro.
my guy, man. He got a chip on his shoulder. He ready to show out this year.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Hey, before we get out of here, hey, Kap, I know what happened when 2 cars get in the top 10, but we got 3 cars.
Oh man.
3 cars.
So when a lot of people don't know though, when 2 cars get in the top 10, I put on a big Trackhouse hat and get the ice cream bike, old school ice cream bike, loaded up with ice cream, and ride around the shop with some good ice cream song music.
Love it.
Ice cream delivery music.
Yeah.
And
love it.
And get everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. But we'll have pretty much with Zane, being the Trackhouse driver, there'll be 3 cars. There'll be 3 cars out there to really look for.
And
yeah, I mean, I think we'll still do the two top 10.
Okay.
But we gotta have some kind of incentive with that 3rd car. And like, is it just an extra ticket in the bucket or what?
Hey man, hey that third car getting that top 10.
That's
man.
crazy, Kap. We gotta do some. Hey, you gotta do it big.
Here's what I'm thinking, Marsh.
Well, talk to me.
We might have to throw some beer in that ice cream cart, man.
Oh man!
Hey, there we go, Kap. Keep it cold.
Listen, I don't buy the ice cream or the beer that just got to do around here. So
trying to bargain with you.
He don't even buy it. Ride the bike and do this.
Yeah, so we have to see what the powers to be, say we get our presentation in
for sure,
and see what we do. Maybe it's just movie. Maybe it's just movie Monday.
Movie Monday. Yeah. Hey, Justin.
3? Yeah, movie Monday. Man. We'll see what we do. We'll figure something out.
With the big popcorn.
The thing about the movies, though, Kap, man, they owe me about 4 movies already, bro.
They don't roll over though.
It's a new year.
Yeah, you don't get rollover movies in this organization, bro. Yeah. Like this, that's Justin just didn't buy into to already old movies, man. That's not how it works. We gotta earn some more.
Facts. Yeah. I like it.
But now we're gonna get out of here, man. We're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for coming through, discussing these topics.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Talking about these, getting ready for kick off this season. Ready to kick off this season.
Yep.
We'll be back. For sure. After the talk to y'all, tell y'all how this Daytona 500 went. All right. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
Hey, hopefully that's what we hear in the victory lane in Daytona.
Come on.
Yeah. We're gonna close them out.
Yeah, let me hear that one more time, Kap.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, old Marshall on the mic.
Yeah. Gonna close them out. The lecture hall, y'all. Brake, gas, hit the brake, gas, brake, gas. I'ma do it like a driver do. Brake, gas, hit the brake, gas, brake, gas. Watch me do it like a driver do. Bet I put a driver in the wall if he close to me. I'ma hit the turn full speed. Watch me shoulder lean. Victory. Got it in the bag like some groceries. I'm supposed to be the best, ain't nothing less. More Ovaltine. Hanging with the bosses. Put some commas on my contract. We ain't taking losses. I'ma wreck him on the pace lap. A bird is a plane. No, that's Kap on that racetrack. The hell out my lane. Or get bumped like a bass lap. Me no explain at the top of my game. Me no complain. We are not built the same. This my motorplex flex. Up next, no obstacles. Brake, gas. I'ma do it like a driver do. Brake,
Come on,
gas.
man. We out.
Yes, sir.